I'm in Miami. Goodness. Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you know you didn't go to church today or you're just from church, welcome here so that we actually beat stories. Come we beat stories, y'all. You need to come. Let me set you up, guys, so that we beat stories. How is your Sunday? How is your Sunday so far? How you doing? How you doing? Let me set you up, guys. Hey, how you doing? Are you from church? Did you go to church? Anywho, my name is Miss Jackie 254. I do lifestyle vlogs, and of course, I am a dog enthusiast as well. So I own an Afrikanis, a proud owner of an Afrikanis, and I'm from Kenya. So if you never went to church, jongea karibu tupige gumzo, jongea tupige gumzo. I'm trying to say in Swahili. Hey, I can speak Swahili. I'm saying come closer. We need to beat a story. We need to beat stories. Hi, Frederick. Demwega mono. You didn't go to church as well, ama you're just from church. Demwega mono. How comes you know how to speak my native language? Anyway, so like I was saying, my name is Miss Jackie 254. Tell me where you're joining me from and what you up to today. How was the service? Honestly, me today, I didn't go to church. To me, I actually didn't go to church today. I'm one of those who woke up very late for some reasons. I don't want to say I'm feeling guilty, but I didn't go to church. So today you can share your sermons with me. But now, as the topics depicts, how well do you treat your house manager? House managers are the ones you call them Andy, call them aunties, or you call them, is it what? Kadahama or what? Kada something in Asia. Those people that usually manage your house or domestic workers or aunties in your home. How well do you treat them? Today we are coming to gossip or talk about those people that help to take care of your kids, take care of your home now that it's on a holiday. Yeah, before that, let me say hi to people watching me. Oh, it's Frederick. At you. I love you too. Thank you so much for the love. I don't take it for granted. First of all, thank you so much for being always a supportive YouTuber, supportive subscriber. I don't take you for granted. Dangote. And many of you who are silent, don't be silent. You see, Dangote is very vocal on my lives, and that's keep us going. Actually get interactive. This is my channel, me and you, so get interactive on the chats. You're supposed to give comments, sentiments. We talk. It's a convo between me and you guys. It's very bad when you do a live and you're talking to yourself. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for the returning subscribers and the new subscribers. We are always all over. For the new subscribers, we digress a lot. We digress a lot. Don't be shocked. We can start the house manager conversation and end up talking about politics. Just bear. It's called a live and supposed to be flowing as it flows. By the way, before I even continue giving you the stories, if you're new here, yours truly has a discount. Christmas came early. I decided to give you guys Christmas early. And we are having offers of my ebooks on all digital platforms, but specifically smashwords.com. You are going to get a 10% discount. I've written several books, and you need to support your girl by just going there and buying. It's very affordable. Imagine, pocket friendly. The money that you eat pizza, you can afford to buy those books. So go support your girl before the offer ends. It's supposed to end on 31st of November. So rush while the discount lasts, because after 31st, you're going to be buying it or buying them, because there are several books. You can buy all of them on the actual cost. So please, please, please rush there and get yourself a copy of my good books. So, who else? Dangote, where house managers are not wives. House managers are not wives. House manager is a job. It's more of like don't confuse house manager and a wife. The difference of a wife, a goat wife, and a house manager is like earth and heaven. Totally very different, because a house manager, I don't want to use that word, but you call them botch. You can't compare a botch with a wife. Hey, Ndagote, are you crazy? A botch and a wife is not the same. They cannot be on the same class. So, how well do you treat yours? How do you treat your house manager in your place, in your home, in your house? That one you call Mama Fua, the one who comes to wash for you clothes, the one who comes to clean up your house, the one who comes like a day bag and take care of your children. How well do you treat them? That is what you're saying, Dangote, and that is not a wife. Please don't confuse. That is not a wife. It's a job. It's a job. It's a job like any other. So I want to ask you guys, how well do you treat them? Do you usually treat... Actually, we don't have a house manager in our place, but I've observed with my family members, I've observed with friends. I told you, whenever I go somewhere, I see each and everything. How you treat your animals, how you treat your plants, how you treat the humans that are around you. And that speaks volume about your character and your personality to me. But let me say what Dangote is saying. Okay, you treat everyone with dignity. It's supposed to be like that, Dangote. It's supposed to be, you treat someone with dignity, especially the people you are working with. Whether it's house managers, can even be men. A man house manager who's maybe a caretaker to your place, the watchman. But now I'm talking the people who live in your house. Those are the ones you normally call them Andy, unamtreatingi aje? The auntie in your home, how do you treat them now that you're on holiday? How do you treat those house managers? Because me, I have gist. I do have gist. I have gossip. Like I said, I come to your place, I will observe the way you treat your animals, the way you treat people around you, the way you treat that house manager speaks volume. So, do you normally treat them as second-class human beings in your house, or part and parcel of your family person? Because me, I don't understand why you would treat a house manager like a second-class person in your house, and you have entrusted them with your goddamn entire house, your belongings, and your children. I don't get it. I just don't understand. I just don't understand, because the story I'm about to give you, I looked at that person and the way they are treating that house manager, it wasn't telling, and it didn't sit right with me. Because that house manager can turn around your house to something else if you treat them bad. Hey, say where you're joining. Say where you're joining. Dangote is saying, but also a wife is doing job, girlfriend allowance must be done. Let me tell you today, Dangote, we are not talking about a wife. And wife cannot be compared with the house manager, for God's sake. Oh my God, the house manager... house manager ni mwenye anakuchungia watoto na nyumba yako, na kuosha vyombo na sahani. Hujapeleka dowry. It's a house manager, you haven't taken dowry. You can compare a wife with a house manager. Are you crazy? I said house manager is the one you call Andy. Andy, that Andy in your house is not a wife. Wait, don't confuse a wife with those whatever home chores. I'm saying the one you delegate obligations, not the one you have married to who is doing it selflessly. No, 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 no. Our wife is totally different from a house manager, for Christ's sake, Dangote. Don't confuse that. Don't confuse that, please. And don't even put wives on pedestal of a house manager. You are going crazy. You're going crazy. So wherever you're joining, guys, as you tell me how well you treat your house managers. How well do you normally treat your house managers? And I got our doggy was just here a few minutes ago. He went back to his kennel. He was basking, but I decided, no way, we are not going to chill with him. He won't let me ask you these questions, and we won't be able to chat about house managers and how well you treat them. So like I was asking, do you normally treat them like second class people in your home? Am I usually treat them like part and parcel family members? I think you're supposed to treat a house manager as a person who is part and parcel of your household, because that person usually take care of everything that you deserve to be taken care of. But now that you have given him or delegated it to them, they do it diligently. So for me, I prefer treating a house manager like your own, like the way you would treat your family member. Treat them like that, because there's no way you can be entrusting someone with your everything and give them a second class treatment. So let's beat the story now. Let's beat the story as you join in. Now, I happened to go somewhere. It was like a transit, like we were passing over and then going somewhere. And so we stopped over at this place. And we were spending nights, they were nights at this person's place before we go to wherever we were going. And this person is very blessed, and living a good life, that fine life. Like you have house managers like in plenty. You have like one who's doing housekeeping and the other one who's actually like doing the chef work, like cooking and all that. Yeah. This person is so blessed. Had two managers, the one for cleaning the house, doing dusting, and washing the clothes. They're washing the clothes with the washing machine, so they're not even touching so much water. And this other one is to specifically do cooking, ironing, and such flicks, and keeping the house with class, because it's not a small house. That place wasn't a small house, and it was not in one of those dingy estates, where it is in one of the top-notch, high-class estates in Kenya. So, and that's why I came up with this topic, because the personality of this person is so warm, is so lovely, and we are always told looks are deceiving. Looks are very deceiving, because when you look at a person, you don't know what they actually hold in their hearts. You can't see their inner core heart. You cannot. But the looks are very deceiving, because this person, when you look at them, you would think they are so hospitable. You would think they are so good. You would think that they know how to treat, they know basics of humanity, like your basics of humanity. Shock on me. I was flabbergasted. I was mesmerized. No, I wasn't mesmerized. I was flabbergasted. Mesmerized is in a good way. That wasn't in a good way. I was flabbergasted, because when you look at the person and the way they treat the house manager, oh God, it's like what and what? It's like oil and water. So, Mindo huyo mimi, in this estate, living my best life, nasi kwangu. I was living the best life, all you need is just to ask for something and you get it, such flicks. And as I was asking and just being served and feeling baby girl treatment and all this, because this house manager, to be honest, they had kept the environment in a way you just feel nice. I felt like I was on holiday in someone's house, you know, like a vacation on someone's house. Me, I felt like I've stayed so much here being baby girl. Let me now get into the kitchen and maybe help something out and, you know, help her out on something. Let me get myself useful and not just asking things and all that. Help the house manager on something or something. So ndo huyo mimi unaniona nikiingia kitchen, and this kitchen is not cheap. Well, those kitchens that you normally have like islands, and then you normally have like a sitting area for like having breakfast, you know, that kind of flicks. So I decided, let me go and chill with this house manager, because my queue, let me tell you, that's why I'm asking these questions. How well do you treat your house manager? They don't, in that house, I realized house managers, they live in their own, like the second class, which sat with me very wrong. It sat in my head. I was like, how could people treat others like this? Like, they are just doing their, it's a job. It's a job. Why should you treat a house manager like some second class human in your own house? Despite, I know, I get the sense you're feeling you're a boss and all that, but why would you treat a house manager like a second class person in your own house, whereas he or she is basically making everything run well in your own house? I believe you should give them the highest respect. I believe you should give them the highest, you know, treatment, like the way you're treating your guests. So that sat with my brain in a different way, because I didn't get it, because this personality doesn't look like behaving that way. That's what I'm saying. Looks are very deceiving, very, very deceiving. So I decided to go and chill with this house manager. Let me tell you guys, this house manager was actually a good chef. Would cook you know, I'm a hotelier by profession. In terms of the meals, there were those 7 courses meals. We were getting 7-course meal treatments, and the service was top notch. I'm telling you, I felt like I was in a 5-star in someone's home because of this house manager. Because from desserts, from appetizers to the main course, sumptuous meals. Hey, who is Jackie? We are enjoying. So in this particular day, the owner of the home, Madam Boss of the house, wasn't around, had gone for shopping and all that, and I didn't feel like going. I felt like just cozying around and reading books and staying and just lounging. So this particular day, we were to be cooked for a certain meal during lunch hour. And this lady became very busy. In fact, I even helped her out in the kitchen preparing and all that, because I wanted to get like you know, I'm a sanguine. And sanguines keeping quiet for long, I feel like my mouth will smell. If I keep quiet for long, my mouth will smell. I don't want my mouth to have bad breath. So I have to talk to something or someone. So I decided, I'm done reading. Let me just go to the kitchen and just get cozy with this house manager and get to know, because apparently, apart from being given orders, they don't mingle with the owners of the house or the guests of the house. And who's Jackie, the curious one? Who's Jackie? Even if you're not mingling, I will want to know why. So I decided, you know what? Hey, me, I can give you gists for life. So I decided, you know what? I'll get to know why this lady, when they do finish their job, they go to their quarters. They don't sit with us. They don't say anything. They don't even mingle with us. They just do the service and go to their quarters. I mean, that I find it rude. I find it bad, especially if it's an in-house thing. Like, this is not a hotel, it's a home. Why are you letting this house manager stay like a stranger in your home? So me, I decided, you know what, this chief chef who's cooking very well, I won't say the names and I won't say the estate and I won't say whose house. But no, if I came to your house, I observed something bad. And I was sorry to say I wasn't able to tell that person. Is it, oh, let me ask, is it right for you to confront the owner of the house and tell them, yo, Jackie, you're not treating these people very well? Is it right? Let me first of all say hi to people who have joined. Let me first of all, friend Dangote, of course, was starting. Zamazege, which country are you coming from? Atimani is fast. Aliam Gone Global. No, I'm not from Australia. I'm from Kenya. Are you from Australia yourself? Yeah. Zamazege. Amen, 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 amen. So this madam lady, this house was poshy and all that. So I decided to be nosy and ask this house manager some few questions as we are cooking there and nini. So she cooked this awesome meal. Like we had, it's usually called mise en place. We had done mise en place with her, like, you know, cutting those onions, corianders and all that, the spices and prepping things up. Like now I let her do her thing. I sat on this beautiful island, you know, it's beautiful. Let me give you the vivid picture of the kitchen. It had the kitchen island, the toppings, you know, those, I'm not going to advertise those people, you need to pay me, but those cookers that are inbuilt of that brand were on, and it's not even a Kenyan brand, it's a German brand that was on. The appliances were top notch. It looks like more of a hotel and it's someone's house. So this manager started cooking and making those assumption meal and finished cooking. Apparently, everybody had not come back. They had gone their own things, shopping and all that. And I was the only guest who was around who never felt like going out because, you know, when I get to a place which is cozy, let me tell you guys, it's rare for me to come out. I love soft life. If I've gone for vacation, I really enjoy my vacation. That story of going where, what, doing what, me, I don't like. If I've gone to relax, I've gone to relax my mind. I will stay there, enjoy my moment. So I was enjoying myself in this someone's house as much it was on a transit. So we sat there with this lady. She finished cooking and all that and served me the meal. After serving me the meal, I was like, yo, Mark you, why I'm giving you this story, and that's why I said I find it wrong for people treating house managers as second class. This meal was on another level because I tasted it. But let me tell you, after serving me, she served herself ugali and skuma. Do you bab? Serving me this 3-course meal that is having a starter, main course, and even a dessert, and giving herself ugali and skuma. And this skuma and ugali has no meat. While me, I'm eating this butter. Let me not say because they all know which house was that. They will know which house was that. I observed very bad manners. So when she served herself ugali and skuma with no meat, I was like, no, we are swapping. Do this, so and so. You can be cooking such awesome meals for us, and you are eating ugali and skuma with no meat. We swapped. And she was like, no, have it. I asked her, why? Is your stomach not like mine? They were like, in this house, such meals are for guests and the owner of the house. As we do ugali and skuma, maharagwe, maharagwe and rice and beans, we do such flicks. While I'm cooking for the owner of this house and their guests, the 3-course, 7-course meals, us as workers on this home or domestic workers in this house, we normally eat these things. And after eating lunch, if you're not, especially the day bags, if it remains, it's the one you're going to serve for supper. Hey, I told you a sanguine can't stay. A sanguine can't keep quiet, and a sanguine can't stay one place quiet when there's another human. My mouth will smell. My mouth will smell. I don't want my mouth to smell. I have to ask questions. We are very inquisitive. So I asked her, hey, this is what happens. Hey. And then this person told me, you saw in the morning, I ate raw bread and tea alone while I was cooking. And that morning we had been cooked on sausages, fruit salad, bacon. You know, we were living the life, okay? So this lady told me, Ati, them they don't nini, they don't eat such things. They have their own set of menu, while the guests of the house and the owner of the house have their set of menu. And I was like, oh my God. God, when you bless me, I don't want to treat my house manager as a second class. Because clearly it showed me this personality has treated the house managers as second class human beings in the home. And I've told you, it's a palatial home. So you can imagine the work that these ladies do, or the workers around do, washing dogs, cleaning the pavements, cleaning what, and then you're just giving them some weird meal while you're eating like you're going to heaven. God, I got shook. Like I was shocked. I've never seen that. I've never seen that. I'll say like another comedian in our country. I've never seen that. That is bad. That is very bad. You just can't be treating your husband. That's why I decided to give this story, because I was shocked. People are cruel out here. People are cruel. How can you let your house manager be eating food of yesterday, and every time, every meal, they're making fresh meals for you? That is bad. That is ungodly, unspeakable. I got shocked, guys. Trust me, I was so shocked. I was so shocked. In fact, I decided to swap my meal. Let her enjoy what she has cooked for us. I eat ugali and skuma for her. Can you imagine? And you know, now we were alone. So meaning if the other people and the owner of the house was there, she would have eaten ugali and skuma, and me eating this meal. I won't mention because you'll know the home. You will know yourself, and it's so bad. You don't look like doing that, but you did it, and I was shocked. Another thing, let me ask you guys, is it good to confront somebody and tell them, you know what, you treat your managers very badly? Would you confront someone and tell them, dear so-and-so, you are treating your managers badly? Because people are always wanting not to be told the truth, because they feel that they have right to run the house the way they want. As much you have the right to run your house the way you want. Can you have a little slight humanity and some sense in you? Because that person is a human being like you. Let me say hi to those who are joining. Zama has said what? Amen, amen, amen. What should I tell you, Zege? What should I tell you? Tell me where you're watching from. And meanwhile, as we continue the story, with my story and my experience with a certain house manager, have been saying that I have several ebooks, and I've been having a discount running from October. And if you missed the October discounts, they are still on till November 31. Rush to smashword.com and get yourself a book at a 10% discount. They're all in all platforms. You can get my books in all digital stores. That is Overdrive, the likes of Overdrive, Amazon, Smashwords, Hoopla, Barnes and Nobles, Gardeners. You can get my books in all digital platforms from wherever country you are in and wherever you are. So rush while the stocks last, and at the same time while the discount rush is still existing, especially on smashwords.com. Smashwords.com, that is where my book has discount, because after 31st of November, my friend, the book is getting back to its normal pricing. And you cannot say have not been generous enough, guys, to give you discounts on Christmas season. I've given you Christmas as early as now, so you'd rather rush before the discount round runs off, like it ends. Okay, don't say I didn't tell you, don't say I didn't plug you, don't say I didn't give you a Christmas gift. Yo, get yourself a copy and enjoy as you go for vacation, as you go for, what are you going to do for Christmas? As you go for camping, as you go for, it's more. I've written a lot of fiction, romantic book, thriller kind of book. I also have guide books. So rush, get yourself and have that nice reading in your camping site, in your trip, as you're being, if you use chauffeurs, if you're driven, you don't drive yourself, you're driven, just get yourself a copy and enjoy as you drive along wherever you're going for holidays. Because I believe, especially in Kenya, this is going to be a very long holiday, and people will, especially for people who are parents and have kids, you have to look for activities to do. And maybe you have a teenager, you can just buy them books and start introducing, get a bonding thing with them and do a reading. And for all the furry lovers, if you are a furry lover like me, dog enthusiast, and you love dogs, I also have a guide book, the ultimate book to understanding your furry friend. Go get yourself a copy and get to understand why your dog behaves the way they behave. And when you get to understand why your dog behaves the way they behave, and the breed of your dog, why they behave the way they behave, you will be knowledgeable and be able to handle your furry friend very well. So get yourself a copy in any of the digital stores, and the discount, 10% discount, is actually on Smashwords. And I believe you can be able to afford, because it's not that, it's pocket friendly. Okay, yeah. So like I was saying, it's very indespicable for you to treat a house manager in an awkward way. So this madam told me, yeah, that's how we roll in this house. We eat ugali and skuma and what we are offered, and if it remains, we eat even that on the other meal, repeating meals for 2 times. That is so mean, right? How do you find it? That is so mean. So my point is, especially those who are living in palatial homes and have several managers, can you be humane? These people are making your household look or stay in particular way, and very cozy and looking awesome. Can you be a little bit humane and treat them like your own? Would you treat your sister like to be having mabakis? Mabakis is, we call reshuffle. Okay, we do reshuffle dishes, but why would you want to reshuffle dishes all the time for your house managers while they're making good meals from breakfast to dinner to lunch, making meals that are very fresh for you, and you want them to be just eating some weird diets? It's not fair, okay? It's not fair, and it's not godly. It's not godly at all. I want to see who has joined. Say hi and where you're watching from. And do you have a house manager as well? Before I love you and leave you. And how well do you treat them, guys? Or you're one of those who treat house managers like second-class human beings in your home? Tell me where you're watching from. So as I was saying, please treat your house manager in a very good way. That's why I came to give you that story, because I found it very awkward, this personality. And also sometimes I think I did wrong not to confront them, because I was on transit. In my defense, I was on transit, and at some point I was like asking myself, is it in my business? Because the person who had taken me there would be the actual better person to confront that person to behave the way to behave right? So I was like observing. Like I told you, invite me wherever. I will observe even how you're treating even birds. I will observe every single thing. I will observe every single thing, even how you're treating insects. Oh my God. I don't know how to call it, but I don't like it when people treat others like they don't deserve, or others when they treat people like they are second class human beings. You think it's because you are in power. It's God who has done favor to you. So stop treating somebody else who is not in your class like they don't deserve, or like they are supposed to be, you're some sort of a god, because I felt like you're treating them like you're a sort of a god. You are here, you're immortal, you're not yet going to die or get out of this earth, and you're treating another human being like I don't know what. I felt so bad. I felt so bad, guys, but I'm so sorry I didn't tell her. I didn't tell the madam boss of the house, because y'all, I was on transit. I had visited, but I don't know, but I'm just observant. I'm just observant. I will observe. I've told you how you treat even the cat in your house, how you treat even a chicken in your house, a hen in your house will speak volumes to me. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. That's how God created me. I'm just observant. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. I'll just see it. I will read everything. I'll read you like a book. Clearly, I'm an author, so I'll read you like a book, or I'll read you. I'll observe every single thing. So if you invite me, just know, I will know if you're quite who you are or you're just pretending, because I took so many notes to home about that person, because out here that person looks so hospitable, out here that person looks so good, but you, oh, the heart is something else. The heart is something else, because how would you treat a house manager like that? Honestly, I felt for them more, because I was like, okay, fine, I've swapped the meal today and we have taken her meal, and she has taken this assumption meal she had already put for us. When I'm gone, how will she be treated? And no wonder later on I came to realize she just stormed out of that place and left that job. And that person suffered looking for another house manager because you treated her wrong. I mean, you just don't treat your house manager wrong. It's not good. Because I always say God blesses me with money, and I have like palatial, more of like a ranch-like house. You need to treat your workers well, so that they can even deliver with a lot of joy and they can be happy. Yes, I've also gone to another home whereby that person treats the house manager, even the children don't want that house manager to leave that home, because how that boss treats the children. In fact, that one is a boss who's my family member. Oh God, the children respect that house manager, because she, as a boss, treats the house manager on another level. She treats them so well that those children have stayed with that house manager for quite some. I think now they are going to even hit their teenage while she's still there, because that house manager has been kept vizuri. Has been kept vizuri, by the way. And I am also applauding those bosses who really treat their house managers very well, because this particular one, I have experienced. I've told you that we don't have a house manager, but I've experienced through friends and family. And this house manager, these people, when they go for vacation, she's part of parcel of that vacation. But then you wouldn't know she's a house manager. Consider the way she dress up. You would think she's the younger sister to the owner of the home, because this person, and that's what I'm saying, I will observe so many things that will tell me your personality. So this personality of a person that is my family, personally as a boss, I see she's a good person, because you treat your house manager like us, the same way she treats us with good intentions, with good heart, is the same thing they're implying to the house manager. Compared to that house I went, she's a yeller. So the time I realized even the managers there eat food of yesterday, I wasn't surprised because I was like, no wonder. No wonder your personality is 1, 2, 3. No wonder you behave 1, 2, 3. I started getting answers. That's why I've told you. Me, I'll come to your house. Trust me. I'll read you like a novel. I'll read you like a novel compared to the way you're treating your animals, the way you're treating human beings. I'll read you like a novel. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. Just know, if you call me for tea, for lunch in your house, even for 1 hour, I will have read so many things. Excuse me, I'll have read so many things. Excuse me. I'll have read so many things about that household of yours. So watch out. There are people who will call you, but I feel bad I didn't call out that first one. This is the one I was like, oh, this person is so good. I even told her, oh, this Nini will never come out. This house manager will never come out of your home because you're treating her so good. So, guys, I'm under the weather's kidogo. That's why I didn't even manage to go to church. But now I'm happy chilling out with you people and telling you gisting. We always gist. Let me say, people who have been around and where they're watching from. Dangote, I doubt if you're in Tanzania. It seems you're in Kenya now. Dangote, hi. Well, Zamazege, you sound Zambian or Zaire. Liam, hi. Thank you for watching. Guys, make use of the chat box. Oh, God. Oh. Make use of the chat box. Get interactive. It's meant for you and me. Get interactive. Give your sentiments there. Don't shy. Just talk. We're supposed to interact and all that. And we get to know each other, okay? So before I love you and leave you, because I'm about to love you and leave you, I'm done giving you gists and telling you guys, treat your house managers right, huh? Especially now that you're going to have a long holiday December. I don't want you guys to come back saying, who has a house manager? Who can get me a house manager somewhere? Because the house manager ran after they went for Christmas. So before I love you and leave you guys, rush to Smashwords and get yourself a copy of any of my ebooks on a very affordable price. The discounts are running till 31st of November. Don't say Miss Jackie didn't give us holiday. I mean, gifts for holiday. Imagine 10% discount. Who does that? Very few. Rush and get yourself a copy, okay? Rush and get yourself a copy. Support a girl and also support yourself. Equip yourself with some little bit of knowledge. We learn every day. I'll learn from you, you learn from me. We learn every single day. So grab yourself a copy of any of my ebooks on all digital platforms from Overdrive, Amazon, Hoopla, Gardener, name them. But specifically Smashwords, we are having discount, which is actually 10% on each book. And it's going to run, it has been running, imagine, from October. Who gives people gifts from October? Only Jackie. I've already given you gifts from October, and it's going to run till the 31st of November. Rush. Get yourself a copy and enjoy as you go for holidays where you're at the beach side and you're just basking there. Can you imagine just having my book, admiring me on the cover and reading it there and equipping yourself some knowledge on your holiday, okay? Grab yourself copies. Another one, you can be bonding with your teenager who just finished high school before they go to college or university. Get them a copy. Bond. Especially there's one book I love so much. I love all my books, but there's this one I love, Casper and Coco. I love it so much. It has some bit of me there, but now go grab yourself a copy, okay? Bond with my books. Bond with your teenage chick or teenage child or teenage nephew, niece, bond by them, getting them a copy this holiday, especially those ones who are finished, because 18 and above. All my books are 18 and above, and I know most of the children who have finished high school are 18. Get them a copy and tell them, you know what, have these as you go for holiday, and give me the review. Come back and give me reviews, okay, guys? Yes, I love you so much, so much, so much. Habib the hey, my fellow, let me say hi, my fellow Nyerian. This is called Habib the Bantu. He's also a YouTuber. We support, you see, we are Nyerians. We support each other. You can go and check out his channel as well. But like I was saying, go get yourself and grab yourself a copy of the book before I Love You and Leave You. Who else has joined? Ati Tracks 214. What is happening in Nigeria? We'll pray for you. We'll pray for you guys. But specifically, right now, we were talking about how to treat house managers. You better treat your house managers very well, because, yeah, why not? Anyway, guys, I'm about to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for joining, and buy those books on my ebooks, on the ebook. I mean, on the digital platforms. Because, yeah, it's about to rain, it's about to pour, and I don't want to end up being poured on by the rain, okay? So let me shout out, but guys, hold on, I add some data because I can see it's about to deplete and the Wi-Fi is not working today. By the way, my Wi-Fi people today disappointed me because I wanted to do my live with you guys. Wait, I add some data and then I come back, okay? Just hold on, I need to tell you bye very well. Thank you for holding back. I had gone kidogo because my data was almost depleting. And Drax 214, tell us what is happening in Nigeria. I've not updated myself so far. Today we will pray for Nigeria. We will pray for Nigeria. As you pray for people who have also, you want me to digress. Today I don't want to be political. Today I just want to Today is Sunday. I don't want to be political, guys. I don't want to be political. But we'll pray for Nigeria. We'll pray for Nigeria. We will. So, like I'm saying, grab yourself a copy of any of my ebooks on all digital platforms, all digital stores, from Amazon to Hoopla to Overdrive to Smashwords. Smashwords is the one I'm having discounts, 10% discount. You can't come and say, oh, Jackie didn't give us Christmas gifts. I've already given you Christmas gifts of like 10% discount. Ever since October, imagine, guys. Since October, I've been giving you discounts. If you haven't rushed there, you're disappointing yourself. So go get yourself a fiction romantic book and even buy your friends, gift somebody this Christmas, and support your girl here. And don't say that I didn't give you something, okay? Meanwhile, like I was saying, treat your house managers well. They're human beings like us, so treat them very well. And if you've just joined, we were basically I was giving a story of how I observed somebody who was treating the house manager wrongly. And I was asking, how well do you normally treat your house manager? And you should share your story as well. And tell us how you normally treat your house manager. So I will be giving shout out to the people who have gotten courage and basically hitted the chat box. Yours truly, Fred Dangote, I believe is not even in Tanzania, in Kenya at the moment. Dangote, Dangote is always very active, very proactive. There's a time I'll come and give, I think I'll come to, let's hit to 2,000, guys, before I forget. Let's hit to 2,000 and watch me so many times that I get monetized. And trust me, I'll come back here. There are some of you will get gifts, legit gifts, because they have been loyal fans ever since day one. If you know, you were here ever since 2017 and you have supported me through thick and thin. Believe me, there's a day is coming. The day is coming. You reap your support. You reap your support. Zamazege, I don't know you're watching from where. Liam, Gone Global, I'm not in Australia. Maybe you are in Australia. I'm in Kenya. Yours truly, a fellow YouTuber, Habib the Bantu, is from my county, Nyeri County, and Drax 214 from Nigeria. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your continuous support and taking your time chatting me on the chat box. I don't take you for granted. It's so humbling. It's so humbling so much, keeping me company. It was about to rain. I think now it's not raining anymore. And I'm about to love you and leave you. And again and again and again, I will say. There is an offer running of my ebooks on digital platforms or digital stores, how well you want to call them, and specifically smashwords.com. All my ebooks are having a 10% discount. Rush there, there, and get yourself a copy. And thank me later, because after 31st of November, you won't get any copy at a cheap price. You'll get it on a regular price or the normal price. So why don't you take advantage of this offer? Why don't you? But you can get it on all platforms. I'm telling you, on all digital platforms, because I know some of you who are readers have signed in different platforms, and I've made it very easy for you to be in all platforms. Even if you are in Germany, you can get it, or in those countries that it has also been translated into German and other languages. You can get it in Komborakuten, you know. I've sorted you in all digital stores. So you can say, oh, Jackie hasn't sorted me. As much as you won't be able to assign to smashwords.com and get a discount of 10%, you can get it on Amazon. If you use Amazon, you can get it on Overdrive. If you normally use Overdrive, you can get it on Hoopla. If you use Hoopla, you can get it on Gardeners. If you use Gardener, if you can get it actually on, have I spoken of Hoopla? Yeah, I've heard. Barnes and Nobles. My books are all over in all digital stores, so you can't give any excuse of not grabbing any of my ebooks copy. Just rush there, get yourself an early Christmas gift, get yourself equipped with knowledge, because like I said, we learn every day, we learn every minute from each other. So go support your girl and grab yourself several copies. And by the way, be assured, in Christmas you might, let me not burst my bubble, but you just look out for something that is going to be very nice. So go get yourself a copy of any of my books, and I'll appreciate you and thank me later. And come back and give me reviews, by the way. Give me reviews, legit reviews, and just be able to speak out and tell me this book, you know, give me your honest reviews. I love authenticity, because myself, I'm authentic. You need to be authentic in every single way. So I'll be looking forward for your reviews. Go get yourself a copy and come back. And for the furry lovers, ooh, my fellow furry lovers, furry friends, dog enthusiasts, dog trainers, every single person in the dog fraternity, I also got you sorted, because of course I love your girl here. I love dogs, and I decided to write the ultimate guide to understanding your dog. You need to understand, I am a proud owner of an Afrikanis, the one that you guys like calling Mutina, and I am so proud. I'm so proud of owning Afrikanis, because it's my first dog before I get my second dog, which is going to be a Siberian Husky. And so I decided, you know what, even the dogs need to shine in the book world. So go get yourself a copy and understand why your dog behaves the way they behave, why you have that breed, and you understand the different types of breeds, because there are hybrids and there are those ones which are not very hybrid, like the hybrid energy dog like mine, Afrikanis. You can't keep it in the house. But why am I telling you this? Go get yourself and grab a copy to understand, when you keep a dog, how to treat it, how to be, you know, very good. Anyway, like I said, I always observe everything, from how you treat dogs to cats to to house managers. Anyhow, I digress. Get yourself any of my ebooks. Before I love you and leave you, thank you so much for your continuous support. And if you're new subscribers, feel at home. This is a place we don't judge. We are authentic. We are who we are. Don't feel like you're not in the right place, feel awesome, feel yourself. You're in the right channel. Here we don't judge. We are just legit asking authentic questions and doing good things about life. Okay? Yeah. So I'm gonna love you and leave you. Since you all refuse to share the sermons you read in church, because today I miss church. Let me say hi to Gore. What a name. Oh God. How am I pronouncing it? Am I supposed to? Oh God. Hoping I didn't butcher your name. It's Go or Goy. Oh, anyway, I hope I didn't butcher your name. Thank you so much for supporting me and always just giving me company. I don't take it for granted, guys. I just don't take it. I don't take it for granted. How I wish I can give you mouthpieces there and you speak back at me. I would want to hear your voice, how you sound. Huh? How giving me sentiments and tell me how you treat your house managers. Do you have one? Do you have two? Do you have a fraternity of house managers? Do you have an entire agency? So I would have loved to hear your voices and you give me stories and your experiences with your house managers. Because, yeah, there are house managers who are good, there are house managers who are ratchet, the house managers who are also stubborn. But in all, they're all God's creatures, and you need to understand the kind of person. By the way, you need to also know whom you're employing, okay? Apart from the bad side of employers treating managers very badly, there's also the other side of house managers who are bad, to be honest. There are house managers who are not even be able to be accommodated. Girl, oh, it's girl. So I hope, and I pray you get good house managers that you feel that you're able to live with them or to host them, because there are creepy ones. They're creepy ones which can make a hell out of home, because there are those who are crazy, who steal children. There are those who also, excuse me, bring different weird doctrines in your household. You also need to understand, excuse me, you also need to understand which kind of person you're employing in your household, because that's why us, we don't have a house manager. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry, because you need to understand the aura you bring in your house. I'm not being tribal, the kind of place that person has come from. Who are they? What are their beliefs? What are they? You also need to find out, do your due diligence before you get a house manager. Do your due diligence about that person, so that when you host someone in your house, they don't bring queer, weird kind of things to your children or to your household, because you might end up bringing a witch. You might end up bringing a witch to bring up your children, and they just expose your children to weird sorts of doctrines. So, how am I supposed to say this in a good way? Have discernment and ask for God's guidance, even when you're employing a house manager, that they will be able to blend in very well with your household, and you'll be able to have a good rapport with her or him, because even house managers can be as well, even men. So yeah, that's all I can say for now. So till next time, God bless you. I love you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate for the time we have had together, and I hope you're going to have a very lovely week and a fruitful week. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's absolutely free. Support a girl. And go buy the books. Go buy the books. Go buy the books, guys. Just buy them. Buy them, and give me reviews, okay? I love you so much. Till next time, God bless you. Have a lovely afternoon. Is it afternoon? Yeah. Have a lovely afternoon in this Sunday, depending where you're watching from. And if it's morning, have a lovely morning, evening, or afternoon, depending which continent you're watching me from. God bless you. I love you so much, guys. See you, sweethearts. Subscribe. Bye. Oh, let me shout out. I will keep on shouting out all the people. Gormaya, 𝐷𝐒𝐈𝐒, oh my God, Gore. Drax 214, Habib the Bantu, Zamazege, Liam, and Dangote. Thank you so much for taking time to also write on the comment section or the chat box. Thank you so much. Till next time, God bless you. I love you so much. Goodbye. See ya.